Today's postcard is from the county of Gloucestershire. We're at Tewkesbury Abbey. Let's go right back to the origins of this abbey. Before this wonderful building was built, what was here?
I'm not going to say it was on this spot because I don't believe it was, but there was an abbey here founded in 715. That Saxon abbey was sacked by the Danes and replaced by this one. This one started 1087. They started on the monastery on the south side because then the church protected it from the north wind and they got more sun. And when they had got somewhere to live, they came in here and started on the church in 1102, and it was consecrated in 1121, completely finished. The tower was completely finished in 1167.
During the Wars of the Roses,
yes,
there was a major event here in the abbey, wasn't there?
Yes, you mean that after the battle, the Lancastrians fled and sought sanctuary here in the abbey church. But had this been a diocese with a cathedral and churches around it, they would have given sanctuary, but it wasn't. It was the church of a monastery, and monastic churches only gave sanctuary if they had a license to do so, and this one didn't. And Edward IV, of course, knew, he was the leader of the Yorkist side, he knew which churches had sanctuary and which didn't, and he sent his men in to slaughter the Lancastrians here in the nave.
And that's why we have this up here to commemorate that victory?
Yes, that's right, yes. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by the son of York. S-U-N,
and that's
course.
The son of York?
That's the son of York.
What did Henry VIII do around here? Because his famous dissolution of the abbeys, did he do much here in Tewkesbury?
He closed the monastery that was here, but he allowed the people to buy the church from him for the cost of the bells which he wanted for cannon, and the roof, the lead on the roof, which he wanted for shot. And he charged them £453, 5 and 2 halfpenny, which they gave him in 3 dollops.
And no VAT in those days?
No VAT in those days, no.
And certainly no euros?
No euros, no.
So he didn't actually sack this place, and he didn't destroy it?
He didn't destroy any of the monasteries if the monks didn't rebel against him. He only destroyed them when the monks rebelled. Here they meekly went, and so he didn't. It was the people of Tewkesbury that, I mean, he closed it, certainly, but it's the people of Tewkesbury that pulled it down and used the stone. Much easier to come here and get a stone that was already faced than go to a quarry and start again.
So after Henry VIII, what was the next stepping stone of history? The
next stepping stone would have been that it turned Protestant, because Henry VIII's time it was Roman Catholic. It went Protestant when his son Edward VI was on the throne, 1547. And the next stepping stone after that would have been the Puritans under Oliver Cromwell did quite a lot of damage. Can I point some out?
Please, please do.
Out of the Warwick Chantry, they knocked the statues out, they knocked the angels off the stumps, they knocked the effigies out of the niches, because the last Lady Despencer married the Earl of Worcester, and he died, so she married the Earl of Warwick, and the 3 of them are in niches on the 2nd story of this chantry. Incidentally, a chantry chapel was built by the nobility in order that the priests could chant prayers for their souls when they died. It's meant to say that the nobility could do what they jolly well liked during their life, knowing that they'd go to heaven. The church loved it, incidentally, because they charged enormous fees for doing this, and it was jolly good income.